My name is Sarafi and I'm happy to meet you all. And today I'm highlighting a new deck that I saw on YouTube, actually in a YouTube comment section, from a gentleman named Cody Stringer 5480. I'll be including a link to his channel and the original post in the description, but he's not an actual content creator, just a watcher. And he posted on someone else's channel about this idea for XYZ Tachyon, which I never even considered that. But it turns out that the XYZ cards, X Cross Cannon, Y Yara Head, and Z Zillion Tank, only lock you into light monsters. So you can use whatever light monsters you want when you're playing the game. And a lot of people have combined it with Fiendsmith or potentially with Cyber Dragon Infinity, but Tachyon is a really cool deck that has a lot of power on its own right. It's just a little bit off. So I feel like rather than focusing on the XYZ cards, this is a chance to make Tachyon a much better, more playable deck. So let's take a look and see what we can do with this. Got a few one-card combos to show you here. First up is X Cross Cannon, which we can add to our hand with Union Activation. So we're going to activate Union Activation. We're going to send X Head Cannon from our deck to the graveyard, and we're going to grab X Cross Cannon. X Cross Cannon is a beast of a monster. Level 4 light machine, and during your main phase you can equip one appropriate light machine union monster from your deck to this card as an equipped spell, but you're locked out of extra deck until the end of the turn except lights. We normal summon X Cross Cannon and we'll use its effect to equip from our deck the B Buster Drake. Then B Buster Drake once per turn, as a soft once per turn, can special summon itself. We'll link these two monsters into our Platinum Gadget. That triggers B Buster Drake's effect. Whenever it goes to the graveyard, we get to add a light union monster from our deck to our hand. So we're going to grab Y Yara Head. Then once per turn, Platinum Gadget can special summon light machine monster to a zone it points, or level 4 machine monster to a zone it points to. When Yara Head is special summoned, we can equip a union monster from our graveyard. So we're going to equip the B Buster Drake, but we're not going to special summon it. We're just going to go ahead and banish these two cards in order to special summon Union Controller. And since we sent B Buster Drake to the graveyard, we can now use its effect again. And we also use Union Controller's effect, which is when it's summoned, we can add a Union card from our deck to our hand. So first we're going to add the Torque Tune Gear from our deck off of the B Buster Drake. Then we're going to grab Union Hangar from our deck thanks to our Union Controller. Now we'll activate Union Hangar's effect, and we're going to use its effect to add the Sea Crush Wyvern from our deck to our hand. Then we'll use Union Controller's effect. Once per turn, we can special summon a light Union monster from our deck, and we're going to choose Torque Tune Gear. That activates Union Hangar's effect. If a Union monster is a special summon, we can equip it with a Union monster from the deck. So we're going to equip it, the Torque Gear, with our Union Driver. And when Union Driver is equipped as an equipped card, we can banish it to equip a different card from our deck. So we're going to use the effect, banish it to equip the Z Zillion Tank from our deck. Then we'll use Z Zillion Tank's effect, which is when it's equipped, we can special summon it. Zillion Tank's effect allows us to equip from our banish, and we're going to equip the Y Yara Head. But before we do anything else, let's go ahead and synchro summon using the Torque Tune Gear, which is a tuner monster, and our Union Controller. Might and Magic become one, level 7 Ancient Fairy Dragon. In the extra monster zone, Ancient Fairy Dragon's effect, we destroy our field spell to add another field spell from our deck to our hand, and the field spell we add is Therian Disc Coliseum. Now we'll activate Disc Coliseum's effect, which adds a Therian monster from our deck to our hand, and we're going to choose Therion King Regulus. Alright, now we can activate Y Yara Head's effect, and we're going to special summon it, and use its effect when it's special summoned to equip the B Buster Drake. Then we're going to activate Ancient Fairy Dragon's second effect, special summon a level 4 monster from our hand, but we can't attack this turn. Now we'll use these 3 monsters as Xyz material. We Xyz summon rank 4 Tellarknight Telemas, which activates B Buster Drake's effect, and we're going to add a Assault Core from our deck to our hand. Alright, Then we'll activate Telemus's effect, detach 3 materials, which will allow us to XYZ summon it into a light monster that's 1 rank higher, that's not a number monster, and we choose Cyber Dragon Nova. And now we can rank up into Cyber Dragon Infinity. That gives us an Omni Negate. Perfect. Okay, now we'll activate Tachyon King Regulus's effect, and we're going to equip the Yare head from our graveyard to special summon it. But Yare head can still special summon itself even if it's equipped to a monster that's not a Union monster. And we'll use its effect. And we're going to equip from our graveyard the Sea Crush Wyvern, which can special summon itself. Yep. Alright, now we'll XYZ these 2 monsters into our Galaxy Photon Dragon. Photon Dragon's effect activates, we detach 1. In order to add a Galaxy card from our deck to our hand, we choose Galaxy Soldier. And Galaxy Soldier can discard a machine monster to or light monster to special summon itself. So that's how we get our AR Assault card in the graveyard. We'll use Soldier's effect as a Chain Link 1 and Photon Dragon's effect as a Chain Link 2. When a light monster is special summoned, we can change its level to 4 or 8. So we'll change its level to 8. Now we can add our Galaxy Eyes Tachyon Primal from our deck to our hand. I'll use this effect, special summon it to our side of the field since we control a Dragon XYZ monster. And when Tachyon Primal is special summoned, we can add a Tachyon card from our deck to our hand. So we choose Tachyon Transmigration. Now we'll use these 2 monsters as XYZ material in order to XYZ summon Divine Golden Shadow Dragon Dragluxion. And when that's XYZ summoned, we can add a Tachyon card from our deck to our hand. So we'll choose another Transmigration. Then we'll use its effect. We detach 2 materials. And we can change it into Galaxy Eyes Tachyon Dragon. Alright, now we will link our Photon Dragon and our Ancient Fairy Dragon into Silhouette Rabbit. Rabbit's effect allows us to grab the Angel Statue Zurun from our graveyard. And then we can special summon from our extra deck the ABC Dragon Buster, and the X-Head Hyper Cannon. Alright, so our end board is a Silhouette Rabbit, which can't be destroyed by battle. And when we special summon the Azurun, then it lets us destroy a spell and trap card our opponent controls. Tachyon, which gives us 2 Omni Negates from the hand. XYZ Hyper Dragon Cannon, which is once per opponent's turn, you can discard a card, target a card your opponent controls, and destroy it. And you can ABC Dragon Buster, which is once per turn, as a quick effect, you can discard 1 card on the field and destroy it. And then also during your opponent's turn, as a quick effect, you can tribute this card, target 3 of your banished light machine union monsters and special summon them. Tachyon King Regulus, which can send itself to the graveyard to negate any card. And Cyber Dragon Infinity, which is also an Omni Negate. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4 Omni Negates, along with 2 destruction effects, spell and trap destruction, and the statue, which is after we use Regulus's effect and we have space, we can special summon it to our zone, and then if our opponent would special summon a monster, which includes like an inherent special summon like Cyber Dragon, or an XYZ summon, or a Synchro summon, or a Link summon, we can send this card to the graveyard, negate the summon, and if we do, destroy the monster. There you go. That is the first 1-card combo. Let's take a look at the second one. So for the second 1-card combo, the card that we're going to be using is Union Hangar. We activate Union Hangar and we can add a Light Machine Union monster from our deck to our hand. Now you might think, oh, we can just go into X Cross Cannon like we did in the first combo. Not exactly. So in this instance, we're going to actually add our B Buster Drake. Then we normal summon B Buster Drake, and that triggers Union Hangar, and we'll use its effect. And we're going to equip the Union Driver from our deck, just like we did before. Then we will Union Driver banish and use it to equip the A Assault Core from our deck. Now A Assault Core can special summon itself, and then we will link these two into Platinum Gadget. That triggers A Assault Core's effect and B Buster Drake's effect. So when A Assault Core is sent to the graveyard, we get to add a Union monster from our graveyard to our hand. So B Buster is going to add Y Yare Head, and then A Assault Core is going to return B Buster to our hand. Now with Platinum Gadget to special summon the Yare Head. Just like before, Yare Head equip the B Buster Drake and go into the Union controller. Alright. Union Controller's effect activates as a Chainlink 1, and B Buster Drake's effect activates as a Chainlink 2. We add the Torque Tune gear as normal. And then we add Union Activation. And this is where we get our X-Head Cross Cannon. So we'll send the X-Head Cannon to the graveyard, grab the X Cross Cannon. Alright, now we will use Union Controller to special summon the Torque Tune gear. And then we'll X Cross Cannon, which is, if you control a light machine monster or a Union monster, you can special summon this card from your hand. Bam. Okay, cool. Then we'll use X Cross Cannon's effect to equip the Z Zillion tank, so we don't have to use the effect of Union Hangar to put Union Driver on this to force this, because X Cross Cannon can actually just equip the Z Zillion tank normally. Now we synchro into the AFD. AFD effect to grab Disc Coliseum. Activate Disc Coliseum, use its effect to grab the Therion King Regulus. Now we'll use Z Zillion Tank to special summon itself. Zillion Tank's effect, when it's special summoned, we equip the Y Yare Head. Yare Head's effect, it special summons itself. Yare Head equip the B Buster Drake. Now we can use these monsters to make Telemus, just like before. B Buster Drake gets us the Sea Crush Wyvern that we don't have yet. 1, 2, 3. Make Nova. Make Infinity. Regulus targets the Y Yare Head. Special summon itself. Equip. Yare Head. Special summon itself. Yare Head. Equip the Sea Crush Wyvern from the hand. Oh no, I'm sorry. I apologize. You shouldn't have done that. Because we need Sea Crush Wyvern in the hand for as a discard. So this is we should have equipped B Buster Drake from the graveyard, and it still would have been able to work. This will still work because we have the A Assault Core that we started with, but you do need to keep the Sea Crush in your hand for the discard. All right. Detach 1. Grab the Galaxy Soldier and that to hand. Soldier, discard the A Assault Core to special summon itself. Soldier effect as a Chainlink 1. Photon Dragon as a Chainlink 2. Target the Soldier. Grab Primal. Primal special summon itself. Draw the Transmigration. Exceeds into the Dragluxion. Dragluxion, draw Transmigration. drag Luxion detach 2, change into the number 107, link these two into Silhouette Rabbit, Rabbit set the trap, special summon the ABC Buster, and special summon the XYZ Hyper Dragon Cannon. Bam! Check it out. Isn't this cool? Alright. So we have the same end board as before off of a completely different card. So that is 3 one-card starters because we have 3 copies of X Cross Cannon, we have 3 copies of Union Activation, which just draws this X Cross Cannon, and then we also have 3 copies of Union Hangar. That's 9 one-card starters in the deck. Fantastic. And don't worry about the X-Head Cannon either, because you can use Union Activation to send X-Head Cannon from your hand to the graveyard. So even if you open it, it's just a brick in your hand. You end up with 1 less card in your hand, but it's not going to stop your combo from going off. So that's the deck, and here's the list. We got X-Head Cannon, Torque Tune Gear, 2 copies of Max C, 3 copies of Ash Blossom and Joyous Springs, 2 copies of A Assault Core, 1 B Buster Drake, 1 C Crush Wyvern, 3 X Cross Cannons, 1 Y Yari Head, 1 Z Zillion Tank, 3 Galaxy Soldiers, 1 Union Driver, 1 Therion King Regulus, 1 Galaxy Eyes Tachyon Primal, 3 Union Activations, 3 Union Hangers, 1 Therion Disc Coliseum, 2 Call by the Graves, 1 Crossout Designator, 3 copies of Unauthorized Reactivation, 2 Imperms, 2 Tachyon Transmigrations, and 1 Angel Statue Azurun. For the extra deck, 2 Union Controllers, 2 ABC Dragon Busters, 2 XYZ Hyper Dragon Cannons, 1 AFD, 1 Tellarknight Telemus, 1 Galaxy Photon Dragon, 1 Cyber Dragon Nova, 1 Cyber Dragon Infinity, 1 number 107 Galaxy Eyes Tachyon Dragon, 1 Divine Golden Shadow Dragon Drag Luxion, 1 Phantom Gadget, and 1 Silhouette Rabbit. Now, if you want to combine Fiendsmith with this, you do have the option. You can cut one of each of these cards that is a that's like a extra, and then the Silhouette Rabbit, and put in Moon of the Closed Goddess, Desiree, Requiem, and Sequence. And then when you have the 2 monsters that you could link into a Silhouette Rabbit, you go into Moon of the Closed Heaven, and then go full Fiendsmith instead. For the main deck, you would have to cut probably 2 Galaxy Soldiers to put in Lacrima and Engraver. And then there's also the chance for you to add 3 copies of Dominus Purge as well, if you want to go up to 43 cards. There you go. That is the deck. We will showcase some replays later today. My name is Srafi, and I was thrilled to have all of you with me. Oh, and if you like this video, please make sure to subscribe. Thank you to all my followers. Thank you for the people who are watching. And I really appreciate my members, which is Tanky Crowbar. And thank you so much.